Hey Sagittarius, I hope y'all are doing well. This is going to be a general weekend reading for February 21st through the 23rd. Any information you need, you can find it in the description box down below. Sagittarius, I do have a same day special going on right now. This is a video reading. I've had people begging me for the same day video readings. So what I've done here is 3-question video reading, 3333. You get it within 24 hours, okay? Now, this does close out today, Thursday, February 20th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So you have the whole day till the end of the day on Thursday, February 20th, okay? So everything is down below. We're going to go ahead and begin those. See what we've got here for you for the 21st through the 23rd. What do we have here for Sagittarius, okay? Ooh, that is really powerful energy. I feel like a lot of you, you got the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, okay? Now, King of Cups, you know, he may just look like an ordinary card to a lot of people, but when you get in King of Cups energy, you have like mastered the art of going with the flow, adapting to things, adjusting. But I also feel like, you know, when it comes to this energy, and that's a very powerful skill to have. I feel like a lot of people, they really take it for granted. People who can just roll with the punches, and you know, that's not a trait that I personally possess. It takes me a minute to come to center and realize, you know, everything's going to be all right. We'll figure it out, you know. Anyhow, when it comes to that King of Cups energy, I do feel like this is a skill that is being put to good use here over the weekend. I feel like you're having to adjust, change some plans here, but it feels like it's for the better. You know, it feels like whatever the new plan is, it works out a lot better here. Some of you, this might involve a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or possibly a Virgo here, Sagittarius. But I tell you what I've got out here is really, really powerful energy. And another thing that I'm feeling off the King of Cups, I do feel for a lot of you, this has to do with a partner. Or you could have some Scorpio in your big three, or Venus or something, or maybe both, right? You could be dealing with a Scorpio and have like a Scorpio moon, rising Venus, right? So when it comes to this energy though, I do feel like you're working on something new. You're coming to an agreement with a person. You've got the Eight of Pentacles here. All right, you're building when the Eight of Pentacles shows up. You can see here, hopefully you can see, my ring light's a little bit intense, but the paper here says contract, okay? It says contract. And in the traditional Rider-Waite deck in the Eight of Pentacles, the man's head is down and he's focused on this one pentacle in front of him despite all these other pentacles around him. And I feel, Sagittarius, like that's the energy you're getting into. You're really buckling down, committing to something. And I feel like you're doing this with another person, by the way. You've got the Hierophant showing up. Some of you may not be. This may be all on your own, of course, but you know, either way it goes, like you've got the Hierophant here. This is a card of, you know, commitment, higher level of commitment. If you're wondering why I keep turning it this way, it's because of my ring light. I definitely should have positioned it somewhere else. I'm experimenting with it because no matter what, it's shining in my glasses, and I'm not one of those people who wear glasses for fun. Like I actually need them to see, and contacts freak me out. I don't want to do contacts, but you know, I do need the ring light here for things to be enhanced, but it's just doing a little too much. Anyhow, the Hierophant, higher level of commitment, and it's card of structure as well. You know, oftentimes it'll show up when you're talking about marriage, okay? When you're talking about marriage, tradition, family, the home, things of that nature, anything related to your stability and the foundation of something, right? Then you get the World, all right? The World, you can see the red infinity symbol on the wreath there. This represents something that can change the course of your path forever. So when it comes to this energy here, it's like this weekend looks really, really powerful for you in terms of making new plans with someone, like future plans. Like it feels serious here. And you've got 2 major arcana, so it definitely is. What do we have here for Sagittarius in regards to the 21st through the 23rd? Okay. Yeah, I bet that stung, huh? You know, for a lot of you, I really do feel like there was something in the past here that almost made it. You know, like something almost went to the end, and yeah, it sucks. The energy is awful there when it comes to that, because you got the Nine of Swords. That it's stressful. This could be like, it could be bringing you stress, planning for something again. Let me just throw out an example. This isn't what I'm saying is happening for all of you, of course, but you know, say for example, if you had an engagement, you were planning things and whatnot, and everything went south. engagement out the window, right? Not together anymore. Now you're planning a new engagement, and these things could be coming back up. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just giving an example of what I feel here. There's something that you're going through again, but I feel like it's the real deal this time. You know, you're at the nines, you're wrapping something up here in this card, in these two cards, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's stressing you out because, you know, it's reminding, it's opening some old wounds, if you will. And then you've got the Queen of Swords, but I do feel like you get logical about it. You know, Queen of Swords energy. And I also feel like the Queen of Swords is showing up here because someone is helping you to push like into this next chapter here. What else do we have here for Sagittarius in regards to this spread here? Love this energy. Okay, you got Ten of Cups. Blessings, right? So we have the Ten of Cups showing up here, and this is a card of emotional fulfillment. I feel like this is exactly what you're headed for, you know, and I do think this is something that you've waited on for a very long time. And I feel that a lot of what's going on here in this Seven of Pentacles, you can see him kind of if you look, he's like taking notes down here, and I do feel like a lot of you, that's what you're doing. Like you're making new plans. It feels exciting for a chapter that's up ahead. Some of you, this could have to do with school as well. I noticed Seven of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. Sometimes this will show up when we're talking about tests and things of that nature. And so I do wonder if for some of you, you've failed a test once and you're about to pass it, okay? Could be something like that going on here, right? But you got Page of Swords showing up. So this is curious, observant energy. I feel like you're nervous for what's up ahead, but I feel like, truly, I feel like this is a weekend to like build a life on. You know, it seems like there's a lot of future plans being talked about. Like this is where it starts. This is where it begins. Like you're laying the foundation. It feels very exciting. It feels very serious. So I think it's normal to be in this energy. And of course, this isn't going on for all of you, okay? But you know, I do feel that for a handful of you, like you're building something very serious over the weekend here. Like you could be sitting down with your partner talking about plans to move in, or you know, plans for your wedding and whatnot. Like this feels like very exciting energy and future plans being made. So I really love this for you all. Now, I will say, I think that for others of you, there could be something going on in the workplace, like somebody kind of challenging you in the workplace with this Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands energy. I do wonder if that Queen of Swords is somebody kind of coming in to mediate or handle the situation, like put somebody like kind of back in their place, you know? So I do think that could be happening here. Maybe it's a Libra for some of you, but I feel like things do work out and somebody is being kept, like an eye is being kept on a situation, on a person. They're like, we see that. We saw what happened. You know what I mean? So I feel like something like that could be going on as well. But for the most part, I feel a lot of exciting future plans, laying a foundation for the future here, for the future of your life. It feels really good. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Sagittarius. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Don't forget that I do have that same day special going on. It is a 3-question video reading. It is $33.33. You get it within 24 hours. This does close out tonight, okay? Thursday, February 20th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So everything's down below if you are interested. But if this is where we part, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.